Hey guys, welcome to Tomes. We've got another one for you. I am back in Bigfoot country because we are going to celebrate Bigfoot this week with what I call Bigfoot Week. And so we're covering a few of these books by Doug TenNapel. You got Iron West, you got Flink, you got Bigfoot Bill. And we're going to cover a little bit as we walk along through Bigfoot country. And we're up here in, it's called the Avenue of the Giants. I don't know if you've ever been up here. Avenue of the Giants is this beautiful scenic road that goes, basically just along the 101 up here in Northern California. So we got three books that we're going to be covering this week. The first one is Iron West. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Iron West, but it's kind of steampunk meets cryptozoology meets hoodoo. It's a really fun little romp about a guy who's a bandit type criminal gambler type guy, and he just fears commitment and doesn't want to put himself in any danger. And it's kind of the life lessons that he learns. The second book is called Flink, and Flink is the story about a boy and a Bigfoot who lost his son. And so that's kind of cool. And then we did recently do a review of what's of Bigfoot Bill 1, and I tried to keep away from spoilers. So if you have not read Bigfoot Bill 1, then I would suggest not listening to the review of Bigfoot Bill 2, because there's really no way to cover Bigfoot Bill 1 or 2 without, spoiling some more. And so we are here, like I said, in Bigfoot country, and we are doing a Bigfoot appreciation week, or weeks, depending on how quickly I get these out. And so welcome, guys. Join me here on Tomes. All right, guys, welcome back to Tomes. We're doing Bigfoot Appreciation Week. We're covering all sorts of books that talk about Bigfoot in some way or another. And first on the docket is this wonderful creation of Doug TenNapel. It's called Iron West. Now, Iron West is a story about a kind of outlaw type character, and he's out here in California, of course. And he is dealing with an outbreak of robotic people. They're basically... They duplicate what humans look like, and they come and they try to invade and wipe people out. He is forced, throughout the course of the book, to really deal with his problem with committing to something. And so it's really that story about this guy's struggle with commitment. He's a wayfaring man, I guess you could say. And as he travels around and basically makes himself, scarce whenever things get hard, he is forced, as the story progresses, to basically decide, am I going to settle down? Am I going to defend the town? Am I going to marry the woman? All of that stuff. And he's kind of forced to deal with a lot of that because there's this giant orb that is converting basically whatever touches it. It's duplicating their not DNA, but duplicating their essence basically and making a robotic copy of them. And so it's really fun. Now, this book, you might look at it and go, well, what does this have to do with Bigfoot? Well, believe it or not, and if you know Doug TenNapel, you believe it, Bigfoot shows up in it. And so probably the best image is at the back of the book, but I don't want to spoil that for you because it kind of gives away some plot points. But Bigfoot shows up throughout this book. He's a big, hairy, long-armed beast, and I'll try to get some better images of that. And so he is fighting on behalf of the town. And so it's some fun banter between the main character and Bigfoot. And again, he carries a lot of the essential Bigfoot-isms from Doug TenNapel's works, but he's actually a little different. He tends to be bigger, kind of quieter. So in a way, he bears some similarities to some of the Bigfoot in Flink. Since there's only one Bigfoot in Bigfoot Bill, officially, it's kind of hard to compare. They're probably all the same species. And so Bigfoot shows up. And what's really fun in this one is some other cryptids show up. And so you've got this Loch Ness Monster type creature who appears partway through the book. You've got a giant kaiju battle between the Loch Ness Monster and a giant robot train, which is just fun. And so again, if you like the old Westerns, Doug TenNapel really does a good job of bringing the old Western motif in with cryptids and sci-fi action and really a good message. It's a good message about, hey, stick with your commitments, don't run away from everything. And again, beautiful book. If you get a chance, and I'll probably spend some time in the future doing more of a spoiler review of it, but again, this is just a preview. I would recommend go grab a copy of it if you can. It's a fun book, it's exciting, and it's enjoyable. And again, there's one more shot of Bigfoot right there. And so you can kind of see what he looks like, big hairy beast. And he's a little more serious, down-to-earth, human-like than some of the other Bigfoot iterations that Doug TenNapel's done. But again, if you've read it, let me know what you liked about the book. Let me know what other books of Doug TenNapel you want me to review. But this is TenNapel Tuesday. I'm back covering one more book by Doug TenNapel. And we're going to actually probably do 2 of them this week. There are not 2 Tuesdays, so we'll have to figure that out. But we're going to dig into Flink, which is an entire book about Bigfoot done by Doug TenNapel. You're picking up on some patterns. I think you have a bingo card that you can start checking stuff off on. And so, guys, hopefully you enjoy it. If you like this material, please drop a like. Share this video with someone. Comment below. But again, Iron West is well worth the read. You can get it probably on Amazon. I got mine on eBay. When he reopens his store, maybe he'll have some available there as well. And maybe someday we'll get a reprint of that in color. And it's a really good book. It's really, really cool. And we'll do some spoilery stuff later if you want to hear more about Iron West. All right, guys, this is Tomes signing off here on Bigfoot Appreciation Week.